How long time is left for you? I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest rivers. You can have it all, but now keep moving. I'll take it in down. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Make my best for a while now. Paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile. I'm holding for a while. Thank you and me and talking. And dreaming of this job. I'm on top of the world.
All right. Wasn't that fun? I changed my ringtone for that because it's just so awesome. I remember the first time I ever heard that song was at Summit. I forget what year, but that's how they introduced all the elite coaches to I'm on Top of the World, and it's so awesome. So I changed my song to that. So if you're not muted, if you could mute yourselves, today is Thursday, February 4th. And we are going to get rocking and rolling. So for those of you who don't know, we have a lot of people on the call tonight. So thank you for joining. Whether or not you're in your pajamas or not, I appreciate you being here. I try to have themes so that we can just have fun, because this business is supposed to be fun, even though it can be stressful at times and we can get down in the dumps a little bit. The benefits far outweigh the downtimes. So I highly encourage taking part in the themed calls, and they will be themed every single week. And this week I did the pajamas. Please mute yourselves if you're not muted. I did the pajamas because I just want you to relax. Just take a deep breath and relax, because it's the beginning of the month and people get all freaked out about hitting Success Club. And if you don't know what success, first of all, who am I? Some people might not know who I am. I am Melissa Hadley. I am a lifetime 8-star diamond in my first business center, a lifetime 1-star diamond in my second business center, and my husband is a lifetime 2-star diamond. I'm a 3-time elite coach, which means that my team is amazing and you are all in that. So we hold that title as a team. And we are 2-time top 100 team. And then the other year we were top 200 in 2015. So Team Destination U, which you are all part of, you might be part of smaller teams like Team Jersey, Team Storm Force, Team Making a Difference. Whatever team you're on is one of the teams within Team Destination U. So that's how that all goes. But tonight I wanted to talk to you about the absolute foundation of your business, which is Success Club. One thing that I always forget to mention is that I am a Success Club All-Star Legend, Success Club 10 All-Star Legend. What the heck does that mean, right? That means that every month for the past at least 12 months, somebody has hit Success Club 10, which is helping 5 people a month for the past 12 months, right? So mute whoever's not muted. Hold on. Okay, you're muted. So Success Club All-Star Legend is that person has hit Success Club 10 or 5. Success Club 10 All-Star Legend is 10, obviously, for the last year. I've hit Success Club 10 for the last, I believe, 40 months. So whatever that is. I don't know how many years. I'm not good at math. Doesn't really matter. The point is, Success Club is your foundation for your business. Before those 40 months, I've been doing this business since the very end of March of 2012. I've hit Success Club every single month since I started. It is so important to know why that is important, okay, to you and to your business. And you might have not hit Success Club every month since you've started, and that's okay, because you're on this call and you want to make a difference. And you all asked for a Success Club call tonight. Nobody wanted a power hour. I'm sure because you've already done your power hour today, you didn't need to do another one. So however many months that is, March 2012 to now, it's just about 4 years in every month helping 3 people. When you put it in terms like that, helping people versus hitting Success Club, it makes you feel better. People are not points, and that's one of the only times I'm going to mention that tonight, because I'm going to show you just this simple PowerPoint that I put together, and you might hear me mention Success Club 3 or 4 times throughout the entire presentation. But what I want you to know is that everything that I go over is stuff that you need to absorb now and have as a foundation for your business, because you are all 30 of you, are all 31 of us, me included, are business owners, okay? The minute you signed up as a coach, you became a business owner. Whether or not you started as a discount coach or you started as somebody who was rip roaring ready to go and helping people, I can guarantee that at least 28 of you, there's 31 of us, I can guarantee that 28 probably didn't start rip roaring ready to go. We started this business to get ourselves healthy. And we realized along the way, oh my goodness, this could be a big thing. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. There's some kind of conversation going on about Shakeology recipes, I think. Share screen, the big green button, that would work. Desktop. Okay. All right, so can everybody see the Success Club thing here? Yes? Okay. Okay, so Success Club, how to go from just making it to rising up. Another coach put it this way, how to go from dipping your toe in the water to diving right in, okay? That's what Success Club will do for you. If you're new, I want to show you, where's my little mousy mouse? I can't find it. Hold on. Anyway, all right, so how to achieve Success Club. You earn Success Club points for challenge packs in Shakeology Home Direct orders for customers or coaches. You can ignore the Emerald rank thing that I have on there right now. But basically, when you sponsor a coach or a customer who's ordering Shakeology on Home Direct, you are going to earn 1 point. It doesn't matter if that person is, hold on 1 second, I have to just change this here. Okay. It doesn't matter if that person is a customer or a coach, you will earn 1 Success Club point. And if you guys have questions, just let me know. Post it into the to the comments. I can't see the comments, just so you know, so you just want to unmute yourself if you have questions. You earn 2 points, 2 Success Club points, when you have a challenge pack that's sold to either a customer or a coach. It doesn't matter if they sign up as a customer or a coach in regards to Success Club points. What matters is the cost of Shakeology every month thereafter. I have always been the type of coach. There's many different schools of thought on this, and I'm going to tell you what I do. It's worked for me. It might not work for you. What I do is not the holy grail. There are tons of different ways that this business can work. Again, going back to what I said at the beginning, this is your business, nobody else's. As long as you do it with integrity, go for it. But I've always signed people up as discount coaches. I just need, can you all just be sure that you're muted, because I can't see you all. So please just mute yourselves. Thank you. I've always done discount coaches. I give them the choice. I say, hey, you know, you can get your Shakeology for, when somebody says, how much is Shakeology? The first thing I say is, well, that really depends on what your goals are. If they come back to me and I say, where do you struggle the most? If they struggle with portion control, you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to tell them about the 21-day fix, because that will help them. In that case, okay, this month it's on sale with Shakeology. So it's about $140. It's $140. Your tax and shipping, it will bring it to about $149, $150, depending on the state that you're in. But every month thereafter, your Shakeology is $4 a day. Remember, by now, I've already talked about their why. I've already gotten down to the nitty-gritty with them, and then I present the price to them. I never present the price right away. I want to know about them. I want to know why they want this. Once we know why, we can go from there. So you get that, and it's $4 a day. I'm quoting that price. That price, everybody, is the coach price. When I'm walking them through, and I've done a couple calls about how I walk people through. I use bananas, look for the banana call. And I walk people through how to sign up as a coach every single time. I personally never send instructions, ever, ever, ever. I always say, all right, are you near a computer? And I walk them through on voice message how to sign up. And then if they're doing it as a customer, if they don't care about the price and they'd rather pay just under $140 a month for Shakeology, $138, that's totally fine too. And then I say, well, it's more like $5 a day that way, but this is how you get the discount. So that's how I always present it. And if you have questions about that, write it down and ask me at the end or pipe up now, but that's how I've always done it. And honestly, guys, yes, I have people fall off because they're, whenever they send in that coach cancellation, it's like a dagger in the heart when I get the email or when they tell me. Most of my people tell me ahead of time. And it hurts to hear it, but at the same time, whereas a customer, they're just gone. You don't really ever notice. But I notice because they tell me. But getting the email kind of tends to make it feel worse. But at the same time, I can tell you that 90% of the people over the course of 4 years who have quit have come back because I never take them out of my accountability groups ever, even if they quit. What is it? What's the point of taking them out? Unless they go and start to drink some other shake, they stay in there. And that's just me. So you can do whatever you'd like, but they appreciate the fact that I never gave up on them. So 90% of the time they come back, and I have one person, she's come back to me, not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times. And that's okay, because this is her journey, and that is that. So that's how you earn points. I hope that's clear. Let me make it more clear for you. If you can see this, let me just share this way so that you can see it. How to earn Success Club 5. 5 is the goal that Beachbody puts out for us. All right. So this guy over here, he quits the Nest Quick habit, and he earns you earn 2 Success Club points for signing him up with the challenge pack. The other guy, he's sick and tired of being sick and tired, so he orders a challenge pack as well. You get 2 points from him. And this busy mummy over here orders just Shakeology. She's totally against spending the extra $2 on a workout program, doesn't want to give it away as a gift, doesn't want to save it for Christmas to give away as a grab gift, doesn't want to sell it to you for $2. She's dead set against the challenge pack, just gets Shakeology, so that's 1 point, and there are your 5 points. Does that make sense? Okay, so next. This is where we get into the nuts and bolts. That's the easy part, right? Understanding the points. And so signing up 2 coaches, whether or not they're discount coaches or coaches that want to work the business, 2 coaches will get you to that emerald. So if you don't know what emerald is, that's what it is. It's 1 person on each side. And if you need help figuring out placement, just ask your upline coach, okay? They will know. What's an upline coach? An upline coach is the person who signed you up. But I am also considered your upline, okay? But we'll get into that on another call. So what we need to do to ensure that we are reaching Success Club, we have to change our vocabulary. You have to erase these words from your vocab. Can't, try, hope, and might. And there might be some other ones too. But I'm telling you, and I'm not saying that I know everything, and I'm not saying if you don't know me because you're new to the team, please know that I speak from my heart and I speak from a place of genuine caring. We have to stop with the self-sabotage with these words. You will not get anywhere, not just with this business, but with life in general, if we constantly telling ourselves, I can't do this. I can't do my workout. Well, yes, you can. You can do your workout. You're choosing not to. It's different. I'm going to try to hit Success Club this month. Okay. Or I hope I hit Success Club this month. This word everybody knows with me. Hope is a beautiful word when it's used in the context of where? Church. Anybody who's been on this team for a while knows that I say hope is a beautiful word when it's used in church. And I am a Christian and I love church. Hope is beautiful there. I hope I make it to Success Club this month. What does that do? It leaves room for you not doing it. It leaves room for I'm going to say it, don't hate me, for the excuses to creep in. I might do a challenge group this month. Well, what does that mean? Does it mean that you're just not going to plan it? But why? I'm just too busy. Well, we're all busy, and I'll get to that after. In a very real way, I'll get to that after. But so I want you to really replace it with these words. I can, I am, and I will. My favorite, well, I love them all. And again, you would think I will is my favorite because it's the biggest one there, but I am is my favorite. Why? Because I'm slightly obsessed with the late, awesome Dr. Wayne Dyer, who talks about the I am all the time. It's in the Bible. It's just, if you go and look in the mirror, I want you to think about this. I want you to, honest to goodness, I want you to really think about the I am prophecy, so to speak, or the I am statement. If you go look in the mirror and you say to yourself, I am fat, I am ugly, I am a loser, I am only an Emerald coach, I am only a coach right now, I have been in this business for 17 years, which is not possible, but I have been in this business forever, and I'm only an Emerald, I'm only a Diamond, I'm only this, I'm only that. Guess what? You're going to continue to be only that. And it's so true and staggering how true it is when we tell ourselves these things all day long. We might not stand in front of a mirror and say it, but we might be driving in our car thinking to ourselves, I could never do this business. I suck. I'm not a good leader. I fall suspect to this too, guys. I'm not just saying this to you. I'm talking to myself too. I talk to myself a lot and I tell myself to snap out of it a lot because we can fall into this negative mindset and we have to change our vocabulary. I have I am written in lipstick on my mirror. Anybody who's been looking at my house because we're selling our house is probably like, this girl is cuckoo because it's written all over my mirrors. You have to change that mindset too. I am an inspiring man or woman. I am going to hit Success Club this month, which means I am going to inspire 3 people, 3, to change their lives through the power of these products, which are health and fitness products. I am going to leave a legacy for my family. I am going to be in the Millionaires Club in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, whatever. It's all based on the work that you put in. Does that make sense to everybody? I can't see everybody right now. I can see 4 of you. Mary Jo, Danielle, Heather. Yep. I'm telling you right now that these words will change your mindset. So you have to make a conscious effort to stop saying, I'm going to try. If you see somebody, and please, there's I don't know how many people are on this call, over 20. I need you to take note. And whenever you see somebody in our team page say, or in your personal team page, I'm going to try to make it on the call. I'm going to try to hit Success Club. I'm going to try to get to Diamond by the end of March or whenever. Smack them a little bit and be like, stop with the word try. Say, I am going to hit Success Club. I am going to inspire those people. Knock them into place. We're a team here, people. We're not bullying. We're just helping you reach your goals, okay? I think I've beat that horse to death at this point, so we'll go to the next slide. I'm very passionate about that one, as you can see. So let me see. Okay. So here we have timing. So I love this one too. For some reason, my computer's being so weird. Okay. So timing. When you look at the clock, the time's going to click by. And guess what? We all have the same amount of time as everybody else. Time's going to tick away for everybody else at the same second pace. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day, and it's not enough time. But it's not about what the amount of time that we have. It's about what we do with that time that matters. So it's not about how much time we have. It's about our will to succeed. It's not about how much time we have. It's about our why. Okay. So let me just say that there's never a good time or a bad time to do anything in life. But I worked full-time. If you don't know this, I worked full-time for my whole life. But when I started Beachbody in March of 2012, I was working full-time at a health insurance company. How fun. But it was a paycheck. And I'm very thankful for all the years that I had a steady income. Don't get me wrong. But it was something that I absolutely hated. My stomach would churn when I would go in, especially when I changed departments. I always thought that I would be stuck there because that was just what I was supposed to go to college. And I'm going to stop my share screen so I can see you guys. I hate not being able to see you. I was supposed to go to college. I was supposed to get my master's degree in business. I was supposed to do this. I was supposed to do that. And so I was supposed to sit in a cubicle and just wish my years away in front of a computer working for somebody else. That's what I thought. And I thought that many times. And then this opportunity came. I did not start this business thinking I would work it. It took me 5 months to even sign up because I was not a believer that Shakeology could transform my life. I was a very big skeptic until I actually did the research and sat down and did it. It took me 5 months to make that plunge. And my coach, her name is Monica, if you don't know who she is, she patiently yet consistently once a month would message me, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Nope, get away from me. Nope, stay away. I don't want to talk to you. But she never stopped. When I started drinking it, it helped me so much. I drank it for 1 month as a customer, bought 1 bag, and it helped me. And I said, all right, let's do this. And I bought a challenge pack, wasted money by not doing it to begin with, but whatever. And the minute I got it, the minute I signed up, I was like, I can't believe I just did this. I just purchased TurboFire and Shakeology. Who wants to join me? Because I'm lost and I don't know what I'm doing. That's what I did. I was 200 pounds, no idea what I was going to be doing. I didn't know what coaching was. All I knew was how I just signed up. So I figured if I sign somebody up under me, just like she just did with me, that's how I do it. And so I had 3 people right off the bat. Boom, boom, boom. It doesn't happen like that all the time. But I was just so aloof to the whole thing that I'm like, okay, I'll sign you up. Yep, okay. And then she messaged me. She's like, you're Emerald. I'm like, I don't know what the heck that means. Sweet. Had no idea. But I was working a full-time job. I had a 1-year-old son. I'm battling multiple sclerosis every freaking day. My symptoms were out of control. Shakeology had started to help, but I was scared. I did not have the time to work this business, but I made time to post about it because it was kind of fun. to help other people and to have them join me in my challenge groups, and just to be around other people online and not have to show myself in a gym, because I was very ashamed of where I had let myself go to. And so for me, it was like this little group of people that I was helping. Even where I was at 200 pounds, I was still able to help people because we were all on this journey together. And so many times people think the timing's not right. I'm not where I want to be. I'm not at 150 pounds, which is my goal weight. Who cares? Most people aren't at their goal weight when they need you most. And so they want to know that you struggle too. So that's the first thing on timing. You have to know that it's going to take sacrifice. You know, like I said, I was working a full-time job. My husband was laid off. So that's a whole nother call about the sacrifice of financially that we made to sign up, which wasn't that big of a deal at $4 a day. Who cares? But it was a sacrifice in my time. I had he was like 1.5, which thank God he slept. But even if he hadn't, I can honestly say that I love this business so much, even then, that I would message people. I'd be like, yeah, do you want to join me in my accountability group? It's kind of fun. Or I would post on Facebook. I made the time. Even if it was at midnight, I'd be up. I was already up answering my stupid work emails. So I was like, I'm going to do something that I enjoy in the meantime. So I would send out two messages. You find the time. I would also take my phone into the toilet with me, okay? Because that's what it took to get it done. When I went to I skipped Summit the first year I was in this business. Take note about this. It's important. I skipped Summit in 2012 because I said, what's the big deal? It's just some stupid convention. And what could a convention do to change me? Well, that was silly. That was one of my only regrets, because I went to Summit in 2013, and this was when it was in Vegas, and it completely changed my mindset. I never, ever in a million years thought that I would leave an $80,000 a year job, ever. But at that summit in 2013, I wrote on the little Dream Big board, our theme that year was Dream Big, that I would quit my job by the end of that year. I didn't know how the heck to do it. I was a 1-star diamond. My husband was my diamond, and I had no idea how I was going to do it. I also said that I was going to be an elite coach because I really wanted to walk across that stage. And so by the end of 2013, our team was an elite team, and I was a 5-star diamond coach. And that was in 2013. You have to believe that your goals are worth it, that you are worth it, that the people that you have coached, that you are coaching, and that you will coach deserve it, because they're gonna find something to do. Everybody and their sister's uncle's mother wants to be healthy. Whether they admit it now or not, they will. And they are going to go to somebody, or they're going to look to something to help them with that. So if you put in the time and you make the sacrifices, I'm not saying stay up till midnight every night, but I am saying maybe it takes missing The Bachelor one night, or maybe it takes, not going out for that girls' night once. But maybe that's what it takes. I'm sorry, Danielle, I saw that. Unless your girlfriends don't mind you texting at the table, it takes sacrifice. And for me, it was sleep. For me, and that's dangerous with MS, you need your rest. But I was willing to take that risk because I had a strong why. And when you have a strong why for working this business, let me get this clear, everybody. We all have the goal to help people. All of us have the goal to help people live happier and healthier lives through the power of health and fitness. That's our mission. That's what we do. But not all of us have the goal to quit our full-time jobs, right? I had the goal to quit my full-time job because I hated it. But I talk to people every day who don't have that miserable commute to work. They don't have that miserable experience sitting in their cubicle. They actually love their job. But guess what? people on your team might not be in that position. They might be in the position I was in when they hate it. So you have to show them the opportunity that is within Beachbody and know your why. My why was to get home to my baby boy. I hated dropping him off at daycare, and it was a home daycare, and it was the best one around. And I still hated it because as much as I love Tabitha still to this day, she's not me, and she's not my son's mother. I am. And I wanted to be home, and that's not for everybody. So your why might be different. Maybe your why is to vacation more and to be able to secure a retirement with your family. Whatever it is, you have to figure that out before you even step foot into that lake, before you even dive into this, because that is what's going to drive you. You have to plan ahead. So with timing comes planning. So you take out your calendar. I got rid of my Erin Condren, sorry. And I got this one, and I love it because it has a section for your goals, and it has every day. I plan out when we're going to do our Emerald trainings. I got real good at that this year. I'm quite proud of myself this year for having all our trainings organized. We have our Emerald trainings. We have our Diamond training. They're both 7 days. They've been working so far. If I see along the way that it needs to be tweaked, I'll tweak it. I plan when I'm doing my challenge groups, which means that I count back around 8 days. You might have noticed that today I posted about my next challenge group that starts on my birthday, February 15th. And I did that strategically, planning ahead so that I have people to fill that group. So plan when you're going to do your groups. Plan where you're going to do your free groups. Typically the best time to do a free group, 5-day group or 7, is at the end of the month. Because then people are getting to know you in that group. They're like, oh, this person really knows what they're talking about. This person is really giving themselves and showing me this free information. I am on board. I want to sign up with them. And it brings you into the next month, okay? And that's not why you should do free groups, but that's what ends up happening in these free groups. So you plan ahead. And then you do your power hour. So your power hour, so we do team power hours, right? Every other week. And every other week we're doing the live power hours in the team page. But, sorry, can you guys hear all that in the background? No? Yes? Sorry, that will end in a second. Live power hours in the team page, but you should be, and everybody loves them. Right? I get messages after that thing is over. You guys are all posting in them, and it's amazing. And I love the live power hours. But what we all need to realize is that those power hours need to happen every single day. And if you're like, oh, I can't do a power hour 7 days a week, fine. But what word was first on that Words to Erase? Can't. Why can't you? Because you don't want to? It's part of that whole sacrifice piece. Aim for 5 days a week then. But honestly, if you want this bad enough, you'll figure out how to do 7 days a week. And you will hit Success Club when you're doing that power hour every day. It doesn't mean doing 7 hours of power hour on Sunday to make up. It's kind of like working out, right? You can't skip 6 days of working out and say, I'm just going to do 2.5 hours on Sunday. It doesn't work like that. The same thing is true with the power hour. So you've got to do it. Okay, so that's timing. Let me go to the accountability piece. This call might go a little longer, sorry. But I'm kind of excited about this call. Let me just share this again. Okay. Accountability. So this is huge. Accountability is a main staple of your business. If you have a goal of Success Club, SC is Success Club, then you need to partner up with people. I'm going to take this slide away in a second, so write it down if you need to. You need to partner up with a success partner, and that's the fourth piece there, but accountability. So partner up with a spouse. My spouse tries to keep me accountable. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but that's okay. That's why it's good to surround yourself with accountability. Your spouse, your kids, especially if they're older. Even Nicholas, he's 5, and he's like, Mama, are you going to do your workout? I'm like, bleh. But keep yourself accountable. Your success partner. Who has a success partner? By the show of hands. I can't see everybody, but a lot of you do, and a lot of you don't. Okay, so if you don't, I encourage you to find one. It's like dating, okay? Just know offhand that you might go through a bunch before you find your prince, okay? Or your princess, whatever. And that's okay. We're all still friends, but you got to find somebody that you mesh with, right? And when I say that, I mean somebody that you are going to push outside of their comfort zone, and they're going to do the same for you. So it's not your upline coach. So I am not the success partner of Heather Storm because I'm her coach. Sarah is not the success partner of Danielle. It just doesn't work like that. You should probably go for somebody that's within our team, but not your coach. Or you could even go with somebody who's on Team Icon, which is Tony Furtado's team. Whatever. Everybody just mute yourselves. But find a success partner. And when you start to talk to that person, make sure you have something in common with them. Make sure that you are not just having it be a complain fest, also known as a be fest, and you're not just being, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to swear, all of the time. Okay. You want to make sure that you're not dumping on each other. You can talk about your struggles, but don't focus there. Be like, okay, so this was a struggle this week. So what are we going to do now to fix that struggle and to improve on that? You want to be pushing each other. And when that person says, oh, I might hit Success Club this month, then you say, what? I'm sorry, what? You said might? No. You are going to hit Success Club. And the person that's receiving that information needs to be okay with that. There has to be this mutual agreement that no matter how, you don't have to be a meanie about it. You just have to be understanding that you're going to hold each other accountable to being better than you thought you could be. I've had many success partners. Some have worked out, some have not, for no other reason than we just have different schedules, or I just didn't feel pushed, or they didn't feel pushed, or whatever. But when you find that magic relationship, it can be magic. You hold each other accountable. And you take constructive criticism. I hate that term, constructive criticism. Constructive feedback. You take constructive feedback and you run with it from those people, including from your upline. So your upline is always there, or should be always there for you. And you should be able to rely on your upline coach to guide you. And I'll get into this in the next slide, I think, about enabling. But your upline coach is not there to do things for you. Your upline coach is there to guide you. Again, going back to the fact that this is your business. And when you have a goal to help 3 people a month, it will happen if you're talking to your success partner every week or every other week. Every week is best if you can. It will happen if you're erasing those bad things in your vocabulary. It will happen when you're not making excuses about timing. It will happen when you have your accountability. So see how this is all tying back to Success Club? These are all behaviors that we have to adopt. Okay? Okie dokie. Let me look at my little thing here. That was a nice segue, and I didn't even mean to do it. The next one is behaviors. Let me just share my screen here. All right, so behaviors. So these are some behaviors that we might want to, or we actually definitely want to stop doing. So write these down. Negativity, enabling, and this last one is basically putting things off. All right, so I'm going to stop the share so I can see you guys. There we are. All right, so negativity, my favorite unfavorite thing. When you are honing in on the negativity that can sometimes happen in this business. Okay. The back office is down. It will come back up. It's not going to be down forever. Okay. I can't see my Success Club points. You will. I had somebody message me and they're trying to get me to tell them about Shakeology because they think their shake is better. And it's all negative. It's like, okay, take a deep breath. Find the positive in every situation because there is. And I know it's super hard. I'm not saying we have to pull up our positive Polly pants all the time because it doesn't happen like that. And it's okay to let it all out sometimes, but not publicly on Facebook. In a group that's supposed to be positive, don't hone in on the negative. If you are publicly in a group somewhere, on the Shakeology page, in your own team page, on your page, don't condone negative behavior. Okay. So, and what an example would be, and I have not seen this recently, but I have seen it in the past, and I don't even remember who it was from, so don't ask. When somebody says, this particular shake, insert whatever one you want, is much better than Shakeology because I read this blog, and this blog is clearly written by somebody who knows their stuff. So your shake sucks. Okay. Please don't comment on that post because it's just going to do what? It's going to give all these negative. Your heart rate is going to increase and your blood pressure is also going to increase. I am telling you, it is not worth your time to get involved in those kinds of conversations. All you have to know is that our product has no crap in it, and we come from a very reputable company that's been around, and we have all three. We have Shakeology, the nutrition, the coaching piece, accountability, and the fitness piece, world-renowned, unbelievable workouts. Okay. That's all you need to know. And we don't bash other companies. We just say, well, I don't know about that shake, but I do know that Shakeology has this, this, and this, and it doesn't have any of this, this, and this. Just check to make sure that your shake doesn't have any of this, this, and this, and this, just so you know. There's sucralose, anything artificial colorings, artificial sweeteners. Sucralose is Splenda. You don't want that, and you don't want soy. So those are the major things that I say, well, I don't know about that shake, even though deep down I do. I know about every shake, but I pretend that I don't. I don't know about that shake, but I do know about mine. This is what mine has. So it has this, this, and this, and this, and 70 of this, but it doesn't have this, this, and this. So just be sure that yours doesn't have this, this, and this. And if it doesn't, make your decision. Okay. So don't engage in that negative stuff. Enabling. What do I mean by that? And I'll try to wrap it up really quick. Enabling is when, and I used to think it was really crappy when people would be like, just check the FAQ. There's a way to say, check the FAQ without coming off as a B, right? There is. I honestly don't know the FAQ off the top of my head. And half the stuff that people ask, I don't know. I have to FAQ it myself. And then I typically give the answer, but unless I'm driving and I can't FAQ it, I'll say, check the FAQ. I'm an enabler just as much as maybe some of you are, and I try not to be, but I'm a motherly whatever by nature. Whatever. Just try not to enable people so much. Let them fly and check the FAQ themselves, because what it's going to do, it's going to empower them as leaders, right? Then they're going to know how awesome the FAQ is, because I used to be told all the time, it was just faster for me, right? It's faster to post in the group, hey, somebody tell me the answer to this. It was faster. But really, I learned a lot by looking at the FAQ. I'm like, oh, there's lots of information back here. Just try it. It's pretty cool. And if you know the answer and you're not busy, go ahead and answer it. But always say, here's the answer, but just so you know, this is in the FAQ. Smiley face. Just so that they know that you're not being mean. or trite, whatever. So enabling, you don't want to do that. And especially when you're coaching, once you get to the point where you're like a leader on your team and you have a bunch of people under you that you're coaching, you definitely don't want to enable them. You want them to know, hey, you can check this here and you're a leader. Like, just, yeah, don't enable. Next. Okay. Success Club. So everybody starts the month, especially this month, with, I'm on a team cup. I'm so excited. I'm going to hit Success Club. Yeah, Success Club 500 this month. And you say that for like the first 5 days. And then you're like, oh yeah, I'm still going to hit Success Club, except I'm going to hit Success Club 200 now because it's the 10th. And then it's the 20th. And you're like, oh crap, I haven't done anything. I haven't sent out any invites. I haven't been posting. I might hit Success Club this month, right? Is anybody? Yeah, okay. So what I'm saying is, the longer you wait to be sending your connections, connect. If the word invite freaks you out, connect. You're connecting with people. You're making real connections. If they ever buy Shakeology, awesome. If they don't, fine. But you're making connections with people. If you're waiting all month before you do that, you're going to be scurrying and it's going to be stressful and it's not going to be fun anymore. So don't do that. I make it a goal for myself to, like I said before, going back to the planning, I plan ahead. And it's consistency. It's that compound effect. If you haven't read The Compound Effect, you need to read The Compound Effect, because kind of like your weight loss journey, the more workouts you skip, the farther behind you become, but the more workouts you do, the further ahead you get. So you need to be sure that you are being consistent. Can you stop that? That's my ringtone. Thank you. Consistency. So if you're posting every day, you're not vomiting Shakeology all over your Facebook page, and you're not, sweating every 2 minutes all over your Facebook page with your workout videos that you did 15 workouts today. Yay. Like, no, you're doing one post about Beachbody-ish. So it doesn't have to be a photo of the box of Shakeology. It could be you drinking your Shakeology, or your Shakeology sitting in the woods behind some trees. I've done this. Sitting in the woods behind some trees, and it looks all really neat in the photo. And then you highlight an ingredient that's in it because it's natural, right? Well, it's made from ingredients from all over the world. So this is, you just get creative. It's not the box. It's not a image that you found off of Google. It is a real photo that you wouldn't just scroll by. Remember this, when you're posting on Facebook, and this is a whole nother call, when you're posting on Facebook, you need to make sure that it's something that if you were going by it, you wouldn't be like, oh, that's salesy, scroll, but you want it to be something, scroll, ooh, what's that? And you're telling your story through your Facebook page, okay? So that's that. You're planning ahead, and you're being consistent, and you're posting daily, and you're messaging people, and you're going to their page, and you're shining love all over them, right? You're being consistent. When you do that, and you're not waiting all month, and you're scurrying at the end, and then the business becomes not fun. You don't want to do that. Okay. We're almost done. I promise. And this is the last slide. So let me show you guys. Share screen. Where are we here? Okay. Leadership. So what do I mean by this? You lead by example. If you are scurrying to hit Success Club at the end of every month, guess what your team is going to do? They're going to scurry to hit Success Club every single month. If your goal is Success Club 6 every month, because again, Challenge Pack is worth 2 points. It's only $2 more, $10 more if you include tax and shipping. There's really no financial logic behind just getting Shakeology. Some people do it. But so my goal used to be, when I first started, always Success Club 6. Success Club 6, help 3 people, help 3 people, help 3 people. And I was leading by example. Like, that just was what I did. Hopefully you're writing these down, because I'm going to stop the screen share in a minute. And it becomes a habit. And then it becomes the habit of the people on your team, right? So you want to aim high. And what happens when we aim high in our goals? The worst that's going to happen is you're going to fall a little bit short. It's kind of like that saying, when you shoot for the moon, you land with the stars, right? And that's what that is. So I set my goal for 15 every month. And if I hit 10, awesome. People ask me all the time. They're like, how do you, like last month, okay, it's January. It's a little skewed because it's January. Everybody's starting their thing. I hit, between my husband's account and mine, I hit Success Club 34. Okay. It's not like that every single month. And how does that happen? It's not I'm not saying this to brag, but it's not the first time that it's happened. I can say that it's from consistency. And people will, if I were hearing that, I might think to myself, well, she's been in it for 4 years, so of course she has a ton of people to talk to. No, that's not it at all. I bust my rear. I work hard. And Tony Furtado works hard, busts his butt. This is not a get-rich-quick thing, so it takes work. And if you're not willing to do the work, you're not going to get to your ultimate big goal, whatever that is for you. And so I'm telling you that when I'm creating new friendships, relationships every day on Facebook with people I don't even know, from groups that I'm in, from my like page, very few from my like page, by the way. So if you're thinking of opening one, if you master it, let me know, because that would be great. But most of my people are from groups and people that are mutual friends of non-Beachbody coaches. And that's how I'm building relationships. Honest to God, if these people never buy Shakeology from me, that's fine. But when they're ready, because they will be, I will be here. And by me building a relationship and not being pushy, my hope is, or my desire would be, for them to come to me and think of me when they're looking for a solution to their health and fitness. So you have to lead by example. Welcome new coaches. Make a cute little PicMonkey, even if you don't know what PicMonkey is, or Pic Collage or whatever. Have somebody on your team that's good at it. Maybe make you a little welcome to the team. You guys are awesome at doing this. So I really don't even have to make this point, but putting it on your Facebook page with their permission. Some people are very private about their journeys. So get their permission to post it on their Facebook page. Not only does that show their friends and family that they're doing this, which it really opens the doors for them, but it just boosts their confidence a little bit. And posting in the team page is also huge. Call attention to what others do. It's not about us. It's about other people. We're on this earth to love other people and to just spread our love everywhere. That's what we were intended to do when we got to this earth. And people in general thrive off of, some people don't thrive off of recognition, but we do thrive off of being cared about. I don't care who you are. And when you see that another teammate, maybe in the Destination U page, has made a great post and you're friends with them, share that post in the Team Destination U page and say, hey, Heather, awesome post today. Like, you nailed it. I shared one of Heather Cooper's photos today. It was an awesome, nailed it business post. She nailed it. If you didn't see it, go look at it. But call attention to those kinds of things. Because it will really make somebody's day. Maybe they're having a craptastic day, and maybe you're going to make them smile. So call attention to what others do, and recognize. It's the fourth vital behavior, which I think is awesome. And share what you're doing. If something is working, don't keep it to yourself and hoard the information. Why? So that somebody doesn't steal your idea and do it better? Who cares? Like, we're all on the same team. And who cares if somebody from team whoever from Ontario, Canada, takes your idea in Massachusetts? Who cares? We're all on the same mission to help other people live happier and healthier lives through the power of health and fitness, okay? So if something's working for you, share it in the team page. If something is working for you, share it on YouTube, whatever. But give. I'm telling you right now, when you give from your heart, amazing things happen. When you change your mindset, amazing things happen. You know, today I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, because today, and I posted about it, so it's not like it's not out there already. I had a craptastic morning, and I woke up and something unexpected happened, and it's totally okay. I'll get over it, but it was a couple different things that happened from other, not just the business, but other pieces of life. And I started to get really pissy. Ask Matt. I would be like, "Rah!" Like he would say nothing. And I'd be like, "What did you just say?" And he wouldn't. It's like, "What? I didn't say anything." I got really pissy. And it was because my attitude was pissy. So I was vomiting piss all over the place.
Gross.
I didn't intend to come out that way. But you know what I mean? Like when you get squeezed, whatever is inside is going to come out. And Wayne Dyer says that. And it's so true. But when the minute I stopped and I did some personal development, I did which is huge. If you're not doing it, you need to. Personal development I did. And I read my devotional, which is probably why I had a pissy morning, because I didn't do it the first thing in the morning. But I did my devotional after I dropped off Nicholas, and I listened to some Christian music on the way to drop him off. And my attitude changed. And I started to pray, and I was so thankful for things instead of being pissy. And as soon as I changed that mindset, I felt better. My mindset was better. I was smiling instead of frowning. And I had 2 people message me. Is that magic? I don't know what it is. Is that the universe? I don't know. Is that God saying yes? I don't know what it is. All I'm telling you is that whatever you put out, whatever is inside is going to come out, and then it's going to come back. And it's either going to be crappy or it's going to be good. And does it happen instantaneously like that all the time? No, it does not. But with personal development, you will succeed. So, and consistency. So we talked about a lot tonight. Words to use, timing, leadership, accountability, behaviors. All of that, people, this is a long call, but all of that will lead to you being successful in this business. It will lead to you reaching your goals. It will lead to stuff you would have never imagined, ever. You know, I don't talk about income much, but I will definitely say that this was our highest week ever. And so whatever happened this morning, and one of my coaches had to put this in perspective to me. She said, you know, look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture might be financial for you. It might be the fact that you can stay home with your kids. For me, it's the fact that I no longer have to drive into a job that makes me sick, that makes my MS worse. But now I am home to be with my son or to volunteer at his school more, to be the lunch lady on Fridays, and that I can perhaps, or I will, retire my husband from his electrical job. He's his own boss. He's an electrician, but I want to retire him this year. That would have never happened if I had stayed complacent in what I was doing and I didn't push for my goals. So I encourage you all to do that. Know that I'm here to help you along the way. Does anybody have any questions? This was a good turnout. Can we get a copy of this PowerPoint? Yes. Can you explain the power hour? Mary Jo, is that you? Bertolino? You're muted, Mary Jo.
Sure. Somebody was asking me about the power hour.
Why are you muted again? Go ahead. Stop.
Better?
Yeah.
Sorry. Somebody was asking me what the power hour is, so I figured if you wanted to explain it, since probably other people would want to know too.
What I will actually do is repost the photo in our team page. So if that person's not on the team page, add them. But it explains it. So in 1 hour, you do what's on the list. And that's it. That's how I worked this business for over 1.5 years. So a lot of people say, oh, you work this business full time, so of course you're going to have all this time. No, far from the truth, my friends. I have to schedule my time. And yeah, I work this hard, but I also have big freaking goals, like big goals. And they're not going to happen if I just sit around and don't do anything. So my goals shifted over the years. So I don't work this business for an hour. I'd be lying if I said I did. I work this much more than that. But when I first started, I did the power hours every day. And that's how I built it to what it is. I will post that photo and I'll write it down so I don't forget, because I will forget. Power hour. Anybody else have any questions? Nothing? Who's on a team cup? Is everybody on a team cup? Good. If you're not, get on the next round of team cups. It's Corinne Molidi will say it blasted her business into the atmosphere. Corinne Molidi, who said she'd never work the business. Just to say, yes, we know she's under you. Anybody else have any questions about anything? No? All right. Well, it's been a great, wow, this was an hour. Woo! Didn't intend for that to happen. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and love you all.